Okay, subscriptions. Okay, I'm just waiting till everybody gets online and we've got a moderator. Welcome, Estelle. Hey there, SP. Welcome back. Now, if you've returned after a while and haven't been on my channel, there is no more free list readings. But if you have $1 or $2 US, hit the super chat button and ask your yes or no question. We'll just do a yes and no. Am I going to go out tonight? Am I going to go out tonight? So what we'll do is I'll say, looks likely, maybe, maybe not. So my answer would be, there might be a talk about going somewhere for a short duration, but maybe it won't happen. So I'll do that, and I'll also do a quick mini look at a star sign. So we'll probably do for the $1 or the $2, and you can ask as many questions as you want. So if you pay me, let's say you pay me $6 and you want to have 3 questions, we'll do 3 questions, which will be yes and no only. And then what we'll do is, what's happening there? Hey there, Lisa. Mama B should be along shortly. She said that she was helping somebody with some sort of legal matter, and because they didn't speak English, so she was helping them out. So yeah, what we're doing, Lisa is one of my moderators. Stream Elements should start running soon. So the readings cost, the charges are, if you're using PayPal, which please use PayPal, I prefer PayPal. PayPal is $7 US, this is US dollars, okay? So convert your own currency if you're using a different pounds or rupees or whatever you're using. Make sure you convert it to the $7 US. That will buy you a mini reading. Now a mini reading, if you haven't been here before or you're not too sure what you're going to get, a mini reading, I'll shuffle up, I'll set the clock on my wrist. Let me just make sure I'm signed in here. Yeah. So I'll set the clock on my wrist for about, I'll set it for 4 minutes. We'll look at your question, and so it's sort of a in-depth look at a yes and no question, one question. At the end of that reading, when the buzzer goes, then I'll speed it up a bit, and then I'll grab this deck here and we'll do yes and no, and we'll do your star sign. Okay? Now I've got a notepad beside me. I just got to find my pen. I think somebody may have just paid. I've got to open up, hang on a sec, I've got to open up PayPal. Where's PayPal on here? Oh shit, there it is. Hang on a sec guys, I may have to log in. Oh no, okay. Alright, so did someone just pay? Okay, Rocky has paid. So Rocky's up first. So I'll just finish explaining what's going on here. Alright, so Rocky has paid for a mini reading. So let me just write things down. I'll write the star signs. Now Rocky, what's your star sign? Because at the end of your reading I'm going to do the star signs today, just very briefly. In with your yes and no. So when I do your yes and no with these, it'll also be whatever your star sign is, okay? So first I'll do star sign and then I'll tell you whether it's yes or no. Okay. So everybody who's here in the room for the free readings, there is no free readings. You've got to either pay $1 or $2 US via PayPal. The link should come up on the screen soon. If you don't want to use PayPal or you haven't got it, you can hit that super chat button. Please try and make it $2, especially if you're using super chat, because they take about 30% off me. And plus it takes forever for me to get the money. There's some information now. $2 for a yes and no. Detailed readings will take priority. Okay, so... Oh, you paid 12, Rocky. You paid 12. Did you pay US dollars? Oh, that's US dollars. Sorry, Rocky. I thought it was Australian dollars. That's why I was saying it must be either a 7 or a 10. Now, there's 3 options if you use PayPal, guys. There's 3 options. So you can have $7, $10 or $12. I'm about to do a full reading. So this one goes for, I set the clock for about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. And then when the buzzer goes on there, I know that it's time for me to wrap things up. So we're going to look at Rocky's question right now. Rocky, what are you saying here? A full reading. Yeah, sorry about that, Rocky. Thank you for correcting me, because I would have started the reading. If you put your question there, I would have started rattling it off. So, if you are in the room, we've got 5 people at the moment. So we've got Lisa and Rocky and myself watching. So whoever you are in the background there are the 2 other people. If you're wanting a paid reading, that's the deal. PayPal, 7, 10 or 12. If you do choose to press that super chat button, I just want the $10 and up. Okay, so you'll get a moderate reading for the $10 on super chat. I prefer not to have super chat. Okay, so Rocky, you're first up. PayPal is Rocky. Rocky, write your question and your Sag. And you've paid $12. Okay. Here we go. Let's set the clock. We'll set it for 9. Okay, I need your question before I start. What is coming for me and Roberto after I contact him later on in the month, later next month? Okay, so I'm going to shuffle and think about your question and your real name. Okay. So if you are paying for a reading, guys, please make sure you give me your name, your first name or your star sign. If you don't want me to say your name on camera, please tell me not to say your name. Oh, the hot air is just blowing through the roof here. Okay, what's coming? Now, I'm not going to say this person's name, so I'm just going to go quiet at the moment. I just said when your name contacts Rocky instead of the other way around. All right, here we go. You, him, the outcome. Wow. Now, I've got a battery plugged into my phone so that I don't lose power today, because I'm planning on being on for as long as possible, which will be about 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, and I don't want my phone dying. Okay, so I'm going to have to hold up what I'm seeing here, because a lot of people like to see the cards. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the double kings, and then we have black cards. So this is you frustrated and waiting to contact him. I'll leave him alone at the moment. He's very busy at the moment. Don't be surprised if when you first contact him, he says, I was in a business meeting, I've got to work. This is somebody very, very busy at the moment. So when you contact him in the end of next month or whatever, April, this is where you want to contact him now, but you're thinking no. April comes up and you start to make your plans about what you're going to do, and then you're thinking, oh my gosh, should I hold off even longer? But yeah, the business meeting thing, he says that often. Well, I don't think he's lying. I think that he's business, business, business. But what I'm seeing here is that you're getting frustrated with this connection. You're sick of trying to call this person and organise to have a get-together or go and have lunch or just have a phone call and sit and chat to each other for a couple of hours. What I'm seeing here is you're like, when he's not at work, he's tired from work, and then he's got other stuff going on. Okay, I don't know who paid me, but somebody else paid. So we've got another PayPal coming up. Now, what I'm seeing on his end of things, I'll leave this card down, but the first lot of cards, what's going on with him in April, this is him planning, working, talking, busy, 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 and then tired and by himself at home. But then we have you contacting him in April. It's like you're reluctant to contact him or hesitant, thinking, oh my God, if I contact him and he says, look, I'm just really busy, you'll probably say, look, I don't think this is working. So I feel that you're wanting it, but you're worried about whether it's good for you, or should we just call it quits or something. This is telling me that he's relieved that you contacted him, and he's trying to do something that's right for you for a change, instead of his work, his money, his future. He's trying to actually connect and do something you want to do. So I like that. The outcome for two of you, it's pretty good. We do have two negative energies, but I think that's you in your head. And trust me, I know, I go down that path on a regular basis. Actually had a talk with my husband this morning about where my mind goes at times, and I've just got to do things my way, you know. We have this with you contacting him, the outcome. This is the initial response about talking about the future movement. So I don't know if he's going to talk with you in April about packing up his stuff and relocating and moving in with you, or whether you're going to relocate and move in with him. There's something to do about movement in a positive direction here. This is really good stuff. Now I do see this here. This is you suspicious, annoyed, when's it going to happen? You said this before, and seeing like, this is frustration here. I want you to buy this house, pay this rent, whatever it is. I want it now. It's not happening when I want it to happen. But then the outcome is the Nine of Diamonds. Now the Nine of Diamonds can be a single energy. It can be where we're not really in a relationship. We're acting like two single people. But it also, with these two, tells me that the talk in that time frame is about movement and connection, and making a solid connection with Roberto. This here is just telling me your fears, your worries, that it's just not happening as soon as you want it to. But then this here is telling me that it will happen. I think that what he's doing, I think that he's trying to make sure that he's financially secure, because that's a big move. And I remember before you said that you had talked about that he would move in with you. So that's a big deal for him. You're not going anywhere. You're going to be still in your place with the neighbours that you know, the shops where they are, your work where it is. But for him, he's packing up his whole life to come be part of your life. So he will have fear, and you've got fear. But the planning is very good. It will happen. And what I think, the Nine of Diamonds can be where you talk about it, you think this is going to take forever, because Pentacles are a slow process. And then there's this depression, sort of withdrawal. Oh, I'm just not going to talk to him. If it happens, it happens. Nine of Diamonds can be, bang, something happened. And you're like, oh my God, he's here. He's packed up. He's moving in. So let's see bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have big love that you have. This is you represented as somebody he desires, somebody he wants to talk to. But I feel again, a black 8 is you just feeling like things are not going the way you planned, and it's taking way too long. And yeah, life is short. You never know what's around the corner. But there is a saying that yesterday is gone, today is, yesterday is gone, today is a gift, and tomorrow is not promised. So a lot of us need to take that on board when we're feeling frustrated about things. But I feel like you're going to have your happiness. Your final cards are happiness. Even on his row, the green 6, the red 10, the 9 of Diamonds. So it's showing me that it will work out. So we've got time to do a quick tarot spread on this. Show me After this, Lisa and Mama B, I've got notifications there for PayPal, so I'm just going to jump out of this on the iPad and check who paid what. I'm assuming James, I've seen James come in, but I think there was other payments. I'm assuming James has done a double, but I'll just check first in case he's done a single. All right, so just show me, I'm going to speak in my head again with your name. Okay, here we go for your connection. Whoa, okay. This is you holding on, wanting something different, holding on to the past, getting all melancholy. This is him work, the money, trying to work out what to do, but I also feel it's you analysing everything. Why did he say this? Why did he do that? There is a tower coming, unfortunately. Now that tower could be where make it or break it, where you say, all right, do you honestly want to be with me? Do you want to move in with me? Because I don't want to keep talking about that we're going to do this and then nothing happens. So I think you may turn into the Queen of Swords and be forced the issue, or even the Emperor. Let's see what's coming next. We have the offer. We do have the temptation to do the wrong thing here. And then we have you all up in your head, all stressed. Hopefully your final outcome cards are a lot better. We have justice finally happening. We have love being declared. Let's go on the journey from him. And we have the outcome card of, you've got to be patient. This was upside down. Temperance is all about, it's going to take time. So if you can keep patient and not become impatient, it should work out. All right. So let's do your star sign, which is Sagittarius, and you get 2 yes and no's. Actually, we'll do Sagittarius from the top 3, and then we'll do the 2 yes and no questions. So I'm going to say your name again, that you have 2 names, 2 questions at the moment. Please give me Rocky's answers, yes or no, but also I want to see a reading for Sagittarius for the week ahead. So if you are Sagittarius, guys, this is your reading for the week ahead. Here we go, Rocky. Yes or no, plus Sagittarius reading, and yes or no from the bottom. Actually, we'll do the whole lot for Sagittarius. That makes it easier. So if you are Sagittarius and you've got 2 yes and no questions, you're about to get an answer and some information. Here we go. Sagittarius people, we have a yes, we have another yes, and we have a burden card, which can be a negative energy, it can be something pulling you down, it can be something that's a little bit too much at this time. You get a yes for your first question, Sagittarius, and your second question, we have a yes, a maybe, and we have a yes. So for Sagittarius, we'll just float on this one first. This is some sort of application. You've been looking from a vantage point about what you want to happen, and it looks like your luck has changed. There's going to be some sort of option. You're also being told, Sagittarius, at this time, your yes answer involves taking a chance on something. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Now, this first section here for Sagittarius, we have sexual desire, feeling love, feeling appreciated, enjoying a nice piece of chocolate, melting it in your mouth, and it's just, somebody putting their arms around you, kissing you on the side of your face and making you feel great. Somebody saying that you turn them on, whatever. This is a sexual desire, beautiful card. It can be fertility. So some Sagittarius people out there can be fertility. This is Mr. Wonderful. This guy sometimes can be all about himself. He can be somebody that stand out. He does have the Ace of Hearts at the bottom, so he does want to share love and give love, but sometimes he can be all about himself and what he needs to do. And please excuse my fingernails, they're dreadful. But that is a yes answer. It's also a sexual card and it's a fertility card. So you have two fertility cards around you at the moment, Sagittarius. And lastly, we have the burden card. So there is something that's quite a burden at the moment for Sagittarius people. I feel that the rest of your cards are all quite bouncy and up. So I think that that burden might be something that's just possibly in your mind. But it could be something else. It could be somebody that's bothering you at the moment. Anyway, that's your reading, Sagittarius. And we're moving on now to, I've just got to check PayPal. We have Bethel with a full read. Bethel? Bethel, you're next. Is your question in here? You want a detailed reading what's coming in the next 3 months, okay. All right, we'll get on to that. So I'll put $12 US that was paid. And Bethel, I want your star sign, and James, you are Gemini, so we'll put that down there. And James, yes, you've paid for 2 minis. Okay, so Bethel, we just need your star sign before I get started here. Sagittarius. Oh, I just did yours. Okay, so we've had 2 Sagittarius people. What's your moon sign? Give me your moon sign. If it's Gemini, don't bother, because I'm going to be doing Gemini for James. Okay, so we already did Sagittarius. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's good. All right, so here we go. This is another detailed reading, so let's reset the clock. Okay, so we're looking at what is coming. Gemini is your moon. Okay. Well, what about your rising then? Okay, so what's coming towards Bethel in the next 3 months? So we're going to put your name down 3 times. And I remember your name is a lot longer. So what we're going to do is just put 7 cards per section. Okay, so next 3 months. This is the first month. This is the second month. And this is the last month. Okay, Bethel, I can't turn this thing down, can I? No, because the lead for the... Actually, I'll unplug that. Plug it in later if I need it, because it should tell me if my phone's dying, and my phone should be fine. It's 100% at the moment. All right, not that you can see everything because the camera's on that angle. All right, can you see it over there? No. There we go. All right, so what's coming in the first month? Now this could be the first month, this could be the first month, so we'll just read it the way it is. We got some sort of property deal going on. Double 10s, especially a black 10 and a red 10, especially money. This is like selling a house, buying a house, selling a business, buying a business, closing up a business, starting a new business. So there's some sort of money transaction going on soon. You're very committed to what this journey is in regards to this money. It could be a court case as well, Bethel. I can't remember if it was your journey, something about a court case. There's something about somebody's irresponsible actions, but then we have a payout. So you're actually sitting there, I'm just going to clarify with some tarots on this. You're sitting there finally looking at this, that what stress you went through in the past, and this can be a courtroom, forced changes that you had to undergo in your own personal life or your financial situation. You're very committed to what you're wanting. There is something to do with someone irresponsible here, possibly leading you down the wrong path. But then this is showing a financial good outcome for you. I do feel that you might be packing up and moving away, not because you really want to, but because you feel you have to. and that would be changing jobs or whatever. So let's just get more clarification. Show me Bethel 1, 2 and 3 months. Okay. Ha! Can you see that, Bethel? Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles upright. Beautiful energy. So that can be something with the double tens now. This now turns into some relative of yours or a cousin or a best friend. There could be an invitation to a wedding. There also could be an invitation to join forces with somebody in a business matter. But whatever this is good, and you're going on a new journey here with the Page of Wands. It could be a short little kind of thing, but I'm really feeling that this is good, what I'm seeing here. It's like finally some kind of crap is over. And if that offends people when I say crap, I apologise. I was going to say shit instead. All right, let's move up. The next month. And let's get 3 cards to clarify. I'm seeing some up and down phases in the following month. This is you having conversations and also feeling like you don't fit. This can be something to do with drugs, alcohol, paperwork, lies, suspicion, gossip. All right, something to do with work or movement. And when I say movement, I'm talking about a plane, a boat, a car. But you're wanting something done, and then you're very happy about the choices that you made, and you're feeling very loved, very supported, but then you're feeling left in the dark again. Then you're feeling that you're finally making choices the way you want things to go. Now, this looks more like a personal matter rather than a financial matter or a work matter. This looks like where you've been up and down with somebody, because this is a relationship that's in a little bit of a crisis. It can be truth and lies here, where somebody's not supporting you or believing you, or somebody's telling you something and you don't think it's true. It may be a partner, or it may be a family member or someone, or it could be a business partner as well. I just feel like there's disappointment here about someone. You find out that you thought they were on your side or they were supporting you, and they actually weren't, or they weren't doing anything to help. So I do feel a bit of a struggle, a pull and throw going on in this month here. Now, medically speaking, well, I need to speed it up. Medically speaking, if there's anything wrong here, it's possibly coming from what you're eating or what you're taking or whoever this person is. So if you're having some sort of problems with your eyes, your lungs, your hands, your feet, because you've got a movement thing here, you've got something to do with 2. So we have 2 eyes, we have 2 ears, we have 2 lungs, 2 ovaries, whatever. So there may be an issue. What I'm seeing where it's coming from is indulgence. So this could be you're starting to get headaches all the time, but you're not putting 2 and 2 together of where the headaches are coming from. Now, it could be a medicine. It could be something that you've ingested or took or the doctor gave you or whatever. It could be a natural supplement. If this is not you, it's somebody that you're dealing with. I do think it may have something to do with a balance in hormones as well, Bethel, because we've got a 5 here and you're a female. It should be a 4. So it may be something to do with an imbalance with a hormonal or thyroid issue. I don't know if we're going to get this last row done. Your other messages here are you're wanting something better here. You're sitting here and somebody's offering you something, but it's not what you want. And you're sort of sick of this. You're sick of this feeling. Here, you're coming up with some ideas. Do not be impulsive. Sometimes we need to be impulsive and make a decision and move forward. Other times I feel that with the Fool sitting there, the Fool is a new beginning, as you know. But it could be impulsive actions, and then you'll feel foolish, or somebody else will feel foolish. But I'm feeling here that whatever offers have been there, or whatever interactions going on during this time, you'll be feeling like I want better than this. I deserve better than this. And you're coming up with some crazy ideas here, but you may jump on something, and with the Fool being there and a new start, I think that it will be the right choice. Even though I just said you might feel foolish if it's something, you will know in your gut, if I do this, I could feel like an idiot at the end of it, or you'll think, if I don't do this now, I'm going to miss out forever. So there's something either one way or the other, what I'm seeing here. We're about to have the buzzer go, so we'll quickly get this done. And then we'll do your 2 yes and no's, and we'll do it with the star sign. So what were we going to do? What was the star sign I was going to be looking at? Alright, so what am I seeing here? This is nice. We got double 9s here. There's something about a pregnancy here. A baby that might be born under the sign of the moon, which is Pisces, I believe. So that would be February next year. There may be a baby coming. Possible twins or second child. So it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody else. I do feel that you're going to be a bit defensive. But I also feel that you might need to put up more stronger boundaries and cut certain people out. It's none of their business, none of their business. Here, there's wishes coming true, you're overflowing with love and happiness. Then there's some sort of something you just don't know. So sometimes, Bethel, when I see the moon, it's telling you that you might have your suspicions about a person or a job. Some things just won't be found out. And you might have to come to terms with, this is how it's got to be. I've got to either accept this and accept those people or this job, or I don't accept it because I believe what I'm thinking is true and I'll walk away. I see you feeling a little bit lonely or stressed at home. You may have a minor ailment, possibly something to do with female hormones. I won't go into details, you know what I'm talking about. So there may be some sort of minor pain and sickness during this particular month, but we're showing a sequence here that represents baby girls. We got the 9 months of natural birth. We got the double 6s, which is the 2 parents together. It's also showing double 4s, which is 2 babies. So it's either one baby's already born and there's another one coming, or it's possibility of twins. And it is girls. On a totally different note, you're going to have some wishes coming true coming up, and you're finally going to feel like you're on the right path. See how the cards are going to Ace and Hearts. This is like Ace of Cups and 9 of Cups. So it's beautiful energy. It's everything you're wishing for. It's also fertility though. This here is structure and learning the right way, and somebody learning a lesson. And this is doing things that you know how to do well, and being responsible for your actions and other people being responsible. So somebody may step up and say, yeah, I did whatever. Okay, so I dragged that out a little bit longer than I should have. All right, so did we have a star sign? Oh, you were Gemini moon, weren't you? Okay, so we'll do Gemini for you. Okay, so Bethel, ask 2 questions in your mind. So your questions will be answered, as well as everybody that's Gemini will get a Gemini reading as well as 2 questions, because I'm doing yes or no. So Bethel has 2 questions, and we're doing Gemini right now, guys. So the top 3 cards is your first question. Bottom 3 cards is your second question. And also this is a yes or no, so we'll do yes or no first. We have a maybe, a yes, and a yes. So your first question is a yes, Gemini, and then we have a yes, and a yes. Okay, so your second question is yes, Gemini. So your 2 questions, I'm getting a yes. It was a maybe yes, the first question, not a solid yes. Okay, so let's look at the solid yes first. What messages have we got for Gemini coming up? Gemini, you will be involved in some sort of commitment. This could be you getting with somebody. This could be a job, because we have learning from the past mistakes. and we have something to do with financial situations. So some Geminis out there, I feel like you're going to be signing contracts very soon. I also feel like it's going to be the best thing you ever did. For some of you, it could be a relationship, but I'm not really feeling that there. It could be the start of a relationship, or it could be talks of getting married in the future if you're already in a relationship, Gemini. Now the other Gemini messages are, the first card out was the moon. This moon is not like this moon over here in the tarot. This moon is waiting. So Gemini, you need to wait for something because the sun is about to come out. Now for some Geminis, this could be something that's been hidden from you. It could be somebody that's been lying. It could be somebody that's had something wrong with them and they haven't told you yet. A health matter, you know, your mother, your father. It's about to come out, but also there's a good solution to it with the sun. The sun is my favourite card in the deck. So, and then we have something to do with the child. Now this could represent that somebody's going to be pregnant with the moon and the sun. The moon is the cycle. It represents fertility and everything with the moon. The sun is growth. You plant a seed, it grows. And then we have the child. So for some Geminis, this is about babies and pregnancy. For others, this is about something's finally going to make sense and a new beginning. Okay? So that's Gemini. All right, James is up next. Let me just go and check PayPal and see who else paid, because I've seen some payments come in. Okay. Okay, so Rocky's paid for another reading, a mini. I'll just write $7 down. We already did your star sign. We can do your moon sign or something when we get to you if I haven't already done it. And Meh, and her question's on PayPal. And she's paid for a mini as well. So guys, I need your star signs if I haven't already done them. I've done Sagittarius and Gemini. All right, let's go back in here. Look at my skinny bloody arm. I've been going to the gym and doing my muscles. Trying to build up my bloody arms. All right, James. Oh, Aquarius. Okay, we'll put Aquarius there for you. You've got Aquarius rising, James. That's right. I remember you telling me that. I'm starting to sweat. I don't know what the temperature is. Let me check. Oh my God. They said the temperature was only going to be 24 today. It's 30 degrees outside. That's why I'm starting to sweat. Guys, I'm going to do these readings, Mama B. I'm going to do these readings, and then I might have to take a break, pack up, and go see if I can do the readings down in the other section of the club. If the music's not on, I can get back online. If the music is on, I'll just take a break, get some cold water, and I wish I was wearing my bikini right now. It's just like, I'm waiting for that water. Here it comes. All the water's coming out on top of me now. I don't know how to get the fan to just point at me, because they blow water in here and then the fan blows the water on you. All the fans are on, but I'm not feeling it. Gosh, I couldn't believe like how much sweat's going on. All right, have we got James's question? First question. I had all my interviews today. I've narrowed it down to Clio Therapeutics in Rocky Point or Harmony and Light in Wellness in Port Jefferson. Which is going to be the better fit? Okay, so we've narrowed it down, shafted the yoga centre. All right. I'm sure they want you, James. Here we go. James wants to know which is better for James. I'm just going to say the Clio. Hang on. Clio. I'm just going to say which is better for James, which is giving off the best energy. Rocky Point or Port Jefferson? Rocky Point or Port Jefferson? I think when you left me a message when we did a private reading on this, you said you preferred Rocky Point, and I had got that Port Jefferson was better. Can you see the cards? We got one good card here. This is structure and learning. I feel that if you went here, this is what I'm seeing. Negative energy for some reason. This is where something is over and done. I don't know if they deal with people that have had car accidents, or they're involved with the law, or they've done something illegal, or even with people that come there for relaxation and meditation or whatever, that have had people suicide or something like that. Because if this is what the job will entail, pain, suffering, mental torture, whatever, if you're going to be dealing with people like that, that's just showing me you'll be learning some sort of new skill by working there. Because the only positive thing I see is that, and these two. This is you and the boss working together on the same mindset of what's happening. I just don't understand what this is all about. Because this is showing me struggles, not wanting to do it, the work's like, I don't know, it's like you don't fit for some reason at this place. So it may be that I'm getting things in reverse, because when I look at Port Jefferson, look what we've got here. There's you doing your job, starting something new. You will learn something here. You probably learn more there. You learn something new there rather than here. Now, both of them have got their darker energy, but you've got the Ten of Hearts here and the Six of Diamonds. So that's where you're happy and settled and you fit and everything feels good. But you've got a black 5 there and a black 5 here. You've got a black 9 here. Oh, sorry, you've got a black 8 and a black 8 here. And then you've got a black 6 here, but you've got a black 9. All right, so just based on these two, this is showing me that Rocky Point and Port Jefferson is better. Only slightly. Both of them have their good points. This just shows this Ten of Hearts here. Let me just see what you're saying down the bottom, because I've streamed right back. Oh, they're athletes, okay. Well, that would be injury then. That would be all about pain and injury. It could be people that are retired athletes as well, like they can't run anymore, or they can't swim, they've injured their shoulder, they can't play their sport. So I feel like you'll be dealing with, it's probably that you're dealing with that you're dealing with people with injuries and they can't play. Because this is some sort of, unless this is your energy where you go there and you just don't feel right. You don't feel like this is the right match for you. But over here, it's like you go there, you're appreciated, you're feeling very accomplished at the end of the day or at the end of the week, and you look at your pay packet, you go, I'd like it to be higher, but I'm quite happy with what I'm doing, and I help some people, so I'm feeling quite good about all of that. But this here is showing me a similar energy to over here. The 5s are usually about wanting to return to something that you can't return to. And that 9 of Spades could be to take this one on, you have to completely finish everything else. And you'll realise that once you're working there, that you can't be doing this job and that job, because they'll want you to do more and more, and that will mean that you're in the one place. This one over here, it's the same sort of energy, so maybe both of them are just showing me that either way, James, it's going to work. I just feel that you would be happier here. I don't know. I'm just feeling happiness when I look at that Ten of Hearts. Okay, so, all right, we'll do Aquarius now. So this is for everybody that's Aquarius out there. And James, do your yes and no. I'm going to do yes and no top and bottom because I'm doing the star sign. So Aquarius people, this is for you right now. You have 2 yes or no questions if you are Aquarius. If your rising, your moon or your sun sign is Aquarius, these messages are for you and you have a yes or no question, top and bottom. Here we go, James. First question, second question. I'm wondering if you're asking, should I go here or should I... Which one's better? Is this better or is this better? Anyway, let's see for Aquarius. Aquarius, what's going on? We have a yes, and we have putting in the efforts, which is a struggle, which is frustrating energy, which is kind of a no. But this is more of a yes for Aquarius people out there. We'll read the interpretation in a sec for you. We have a maybe, and a maybe not. The second question, James, and everybody that's Aquarius, the second question is, I feel like it's some sort of risk and you need to observe a bit more before you make a final decision. Please don't be stubborn with whatever this is, but I'm feeling maybe not at this time, whatever that question was. Okay, so messages for Aquarius. You are currently applying for something. You will have the key to success, and this is like cracking the whip. Get off your bum and do it. It could be that you know that you're going to be successful, you know that you're going to have what you want, but you need to motivate yourself, or somebody else is trying to motivate you right now. If you're in a job and working, somebody's not pulling their weight, you've got to get them off their bum. And your other messages, and that can be the key to love. It does have the rosebud there. So it could be messages of love or invitations to somebody, but then that's why I swayed away from the romantic side of that reading. Okay, so here we have, you've been thinking about taking a chance, a gamble with something. It could be a chance on your financial situation, chance on a job, chance on a person. You need to seriously look at everything that's involved with this card here. It's telling me that you need to get a good vantage point and start asking people some questions or start looking at what's going on. There is some sort of stubbornness about you at the moment. Something that you're not letting go of, or something that you're being very pushy. This can also represent protection, Aquarius. So yeah, you're thinking of taking a chance on something. You may be spying on someone when I see that. You may be watching somebody in the background, Aquarius. And then we've got this stubborn sort of angry kind of mood here. But this can be, you need to watch out. You need to watch out. And it also could be reversed, that somebody's looking into your social media or spying on you. So you need to protect yourself if that's happening. Defend yourself, basically. All right, so James's second question. Should I make plans with Cassandra this weekend or next weekend? Okay. Should James make plans with Cassandra this weekend, the 18th and 19th? Or should James wait and make plans to see Cassandra, I think it'll be the 25th and the 26th? Shit, the month's nearly over again. Like next week, 7 days, it'll be the end of the month. And then the following week, we're into April. Anybody believe that? It's just flying. Okay, should James make plans with Cassandra for this weekend? Well, it's this weekend now, 17th, 18th, 19th, or should he wait till another week? Okay. This weekend? Next week. It's saying not next weekend for some reason. Something's very black in this energy here. I feel that this might be, I keep seeing this thing around you and males. I keep seeing that. I don't know if it's your father, your brother, somebody you work with. It's like there's some sort of something that pulls you away, your attention's away where you can't. The only thing I can think is that Cassandra's ex, there's something there where that person would be in the room or whatever. So that may be why that's showing there. Here, should you make plans, there's you having a talk, talking about what your ideas are about where you want to go or what you want to do. I feel that she may say that she has other responsibilities, because sixes are responsibilities. It can be looking after children, looking after mum and dad. It can be work related. So I just feel that just put it to her for this weekend. I wouldn't wait too much longer because it's Friday here now. So I'd be asking her tomorrow, just flick her a message and say, I was just wondering if you were doing anything on the weekend. And just let her see, let her respond. But I wouldn't say, if she says, oh, I'm not available, I've got something already I'm committed to, I wouldn't say, oh, well, what about next week? What I'd say is, oh, well, you've got my number, so I'm easy. You just contact me if you're wanting to go somewhere. I just thought it'd be nice to catch up. So, yeah, I wouldn't push it and say, oh, look, you know, you contacted her and she says, no, I'm busy. And then you're sort of like, oh, well, what about next week? What about, because you could sort of put pressure, you know? I just feel there may be something going on in the background with her. And she might be in a shit mood, you know what I mean? Like, something may have gone down since you've seen her. And let's just have a look at Cassandra. Where's Cassandra at? What's happening with Cassandra at the moment? Why is there not a definite answer about going this weekend, making plans this weekend or next weekend? I mean, if you're calling her to make plans about something in April, let's say, just say, look, I was just getting in now, asking if you would like to do something in April. It's coming up in a couple of weeks, so that's giving her a chance to, if she's got plans already or if she's not too sure, it's just giving her a little bit of space ready to say, yeah, that sounds nice, you know. So let's just quickly, 5 cards for Cassandra. Yeah, it's her ex. It's the ex relationship. It's not done. This person's not, this is something from the past. It is a happy card. It is about reuniting with you as well. See, she wants this reuniting. This is beautiful energy. There's something else bothering her. And I don't think it's you, James. Don't get it in your head that it's something like, you know, fobbing you off or something like that. I'm not picking up that energy at all. All right. Here we go again. We'll just do yes and no for you, James, because I haven't got a star sign. Oh, we'll do Aries for Mama B. Okay, this is for Aries right now. So, guys, if you are Aries, I'm going to do 2 yes and no's, but James, this is your yes and no's as well. So here we go. This is messages for Aries as well as 2 yes and no's. Show me the yes and no answer for James, but also in general terms for Aries itself. First question is a yes with time. This is telling me in time, learn from past mistakes, listen to what other people have to say, being loyal and truthful to what you want, and take your time. Don't rush anything. So this would be maybe, this would be yes, and this would be in time, maybe. So I'm getting a maybe yes for everybody out there. But yeah, basically, it's the messages here are about movement forward and change and plans that you're making. Be true to yourself and true to other people, loyal to what's going on. And also just take your time, or give other people time. And the second question, we have a yes, we have a maybe, and we have a yes. So the second question looks like a yes there. James, even though you're not Aries, James, I'm seeing this as Cassandra and the key to a romantic adventure, but you've got to find the right pathway with her first. Now, it might not be Cassandra. This might be she's not the right path, and this is some other lady that is the right path. But yeah, for all the Aries people out there, this is a mother card. This is fertility. This is also about caring and consideration and looking after people, and it's about a lot of love there. This here is you need to find your story. You need to find out where you want to go. You need to start going deeper inside. And here you have the key to success, whether that's romantic success, financial success. So Aries, your card's pretty good. All right, and James, hopefully that's answered your questions. Okay, so up next we have Rocky with another question. Rocky, okay. Oh, thank you, Mama B. You're right on the ball there. And welcome back to my room, Chris. I think I've seen Crystal before. Or is she gone again? She might be gone again. Because we've got Mama B and everything, doing everything anyway. So, and plus I've got my stream elements helping. Anyway, Lisa's still here. Lisa, oh, you're here, Chris. Yeah, I thought I've seen your face before. Hey. I'm in a lot better mood, guys. Anybody that was with me yesterday, I probably shouldn't even go online. And the universe was telling me, stay offline, stay out of that room, keep offline, go and swim in the pool, go down the beach. All right, so Rocky, when will my disruptive neighbours finally get evicted? I don't like their energy. I'm a Sagittarius, we've already done that. Mini read on this. P.S. Rocky left the chat because her battery. So Rocky's not here? Okay, so let's do a timestamp on Rocky. So if she did leave and she's coming back or whatever she's doing. So timestamp, what is it? 57 minutes, and we'll put 58 minutes. 58 minutes is Rocky's reading. I'll wait till it gets to 58 minutes. Pause this. Okay, yeah, well, we'll just do the timestamp. Here we go. Okay, this is Rocky's reading. Will the neighbours get evicted, and when? Rocky's having trouble with terrible neighbours. Will these neighbours be evicted, and if so, when? Will these disruptive neighbours finally be evicted? I've had twice where people got evicted next door to me. They were horrendous people. Oh my gosh. Well, one person that was in there was horrendous. Okay, so it does look like they will be evicted. We got the two black tens. Black tens are about property, court, something coming to an end. The seven of spades would be a forced change upon them. So they're getting forced to go. I feel that these people are possibly violent or something. Even if it's just the way they speak, or constantly shouting and having fights in the middle of the night and swearing. But the two black tens is telling me these people will be pushed out. You need to do some sort of application, contact the real estate agent. I'm assuming they're paying rent. Find out who owns the apartment or whatever, and contact them, and even record what they're doing. Because if you do that, the owners of that place will have no choice. If you have somebody you know that would move in if they moved out, the owners of the property will say, look, you know, they're paying rent, what can I do? If they know that somebody else will come straight in as soon as they're out, they might be more inclined to get them evicted. You have to have specific things for people to be evicted, and yeah. So I do feel they will be evicted, so that was your main question there, Rocky. When? It could be in 10 days, it could be the 10th of April, it could be as long and far away as October, it could be 10 months from now as well. So nearly a year. Hopefully I'm wrong, that it's not 10 months and it's only 10 days, 10 weeks. But the 10 means something to do with them going. I don't know if they've got a child, Rocky, but that can sometimes symbolise people that have children, and the person might not be too keen to push them out if they have a child, or they may have a loophole, legal loophole, if they have a child, that legally, until they find somewhere else, they can't. But if you own a property and someone's doing the wrong thing over and over and over, you have every right to kick those people out. So my suggestion, Rocky, is to get on to whoever owns that property and start getting other neighbours to sign something that says we all want these people out. So hopefully you're friends with other neighbours. Meh, you're up next, so can we please get your question on the screen, Meh? Oh no, Meh, your question's in PayPal, that's fine. What's going to happen in regards to these shitty neighbours that Rocky has? Ha! Did you see, I looked at the bottom of the deck when I stopped. What's going to happen to the neighbours, I was saying? The world. It's over. They're gone. So let's stop there. Okay, we've got the Hermit here. So the Hermit is shutting their doors. No, we're not going, whatever. Nine of Pentacles, that's something coming to an end. If this was a job, this is where you get fired or you get your payout and you leave. Yeah, but this here, we got double nines here, so you got double nines, double tens. I feel like this thing's coming to an end. Hopefully it's in 9 to 10 days or 9 to 10 weeks, not September, October time, or not 9 to 10 months. But anyway, the buzz is gone, and we don't have another star sign for you, so we will move on to Meh. So I've done Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Gemini. So if you're not that star sign, Meh, we'll have a look at that. Okay, I've got to go, sorry. I've got to go and read PayPal. Meh. She's Capricorn. Cap, and she's asking about a Libra. So because nobody else is paid at the moment, Mama B, I'm going to do Meh's question, her mini reading, and then I'll do her star sign with two yes and no's. Everybody's going to get 2 yes and no's today because I'm reading the star sign. And then if nobody else has paid, I'll do Libra. And if still nobody has paid, I'm actually cool right now. So what's happened with the temperature? The temperature's still saying 29, so it must be the fans and the water that they're spraying in here has bumped it up, because I'm starting to cool down. Okay, so you want to know, does the Libra still think of you? So does the Libra that starts with S think about you that starts the Capricorn with K? I'll just say the Capricorn, Meh. Okay, so we've had no super chats. Look what the stuff coming out's doing to my hair. My hair was all dry and nice, and now it's looking like I've got oily hair, which I haven't. It's just the stuff that's spitting out above my head. All right, Meh, let's just set the clock for a mini. Here we go, mini reading for Meh. The Capricorn called starts with K. She wants to know if the Libra person that starts with S is still got her on his mind. Is the Libra that starts with S still thinking about Capricorn? going to give you a straightforward answer that it's yes. At times this person does reminisce about you, think about what you last talked about, or maybe even think about catching up with you and talking to you about something. But there is this very black, negative thought that this person may sometimes think about you. It's a catch-22 when you ask a question like, is this person thinking about me? Because they could be thinking about you and they might not be thinking a nice thing. You know what I mean? They might be thinking about a fight that you had, or, you know, or they might be thinking about something that you said about them, or whatever. So I see that at times this person does think about you and it stresses the person out. It may also be your energy that when they think about you, they think that you're a worrywart, or that, oh, I wonder what she's doing right now. She's probably in her bed thinking about me, thinking I did this or I said that, you know. So yes, this person does think about you. I think that they're very busy as well at the moment. For some reason, they've come out with the King and the Queen of Hearts together. Well, not together, that was at the bottom, but we've got the King and the Queen matching. That's normally a married couple. So I don't know if this Libra person has somebody else, they're in a relationship, or whether they're married, or whether you've got a relationship and this is your energy, and you're asking about somebody outside of your relationship. Over here we have two people that don't agree. We got her looking this way and we got him looking that way. So these two people, they're not related, they're not married. Now this could be you and him, and this could be him and his partner. Or this could be you and your partner, and this is still you and him on different sides of the fence here. Let's just do more. This is better. Still there's that one black energy card there. Okay, now it's showing me third party here, meh. So I don't know if this Libra that you're asking about is someone from long in the past, somebody that moved on and they got married or whatever, or you moved on and you're with somebody else that you're asking about, but I am being shown third party here. I think this is you, where you're reminiscing over the past, you're wondering what's going on in that person's life, and you're sitting there thinking, I wonder if he's sitting there thinking about me. The answer is definitely yes. Because what happens is when we think about someone, if we think about someone and we go to bed, we go, you know, we're going to sleep and we got all of this, let's say we're thinking romantically about somebody, chances are highly likely that that person in turn, either they were already thinking about you, that's why you started thinking about them, or your thoughts with such strong energy going out towards this person will make them start thinking about you. Everybody knows that when we had the old landlines in the house, you would think about someone like Jessica, for instance, and then next thing you know, the phone would ring and it was Jessica. It's because you put the thought out there, or she was about to pick up the phone thinking, I'm going to call Betty. So that's what I think's going on here. I think that when you're thinking passionately about this person, or you're reminiscing about good times, bad times, I think that this person goes, oh, I wonder what she's doing. But there is this black ace here sitting on top of the black 9. This is usually where somebody's done with something. Like they just, if he does think about you in a good way, this is like all the things that you matched with, all the things that made him feel good, you feel good, the friendship, sexual attraction, whatever. This is stuff that didn't make him feel good. And stuff that he'd rather, like, yeah, it was good, but I'd rather sort of let that go at the moment. It can be all reversed if this is about a current relationship he's in and he's wanting you, not her. It can be that way. Or if you're in a relationship, you're wanting him, not him. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully that's answered your question and gave you some clarity there. Now, Capricorn. Whew, I've just got a whole load of heat coming in on me now. I'm going to have to move. The sun's coming in on top of my head. Okay, so this is for everyone that's Capricorn out there, guys. This is Capricorn. This is as well, meh. 2 questions, yes or no. And then meh, you can stay and have 2 more questions because you asked about a Libra. So this is Capricorn at the moment. So if you are Capricorn, think about your yes and no, as well as messages for the week ahead of what's happening. Okay, first question, second question, and let's just reshuffle. This is for Libra, top of the deck and bottom of the deck, so we get different cards. First question for Libra and second question for Libra. Okay, here we go. Capricorn, we have a definite yes, a maybe not, and we have a definite yes. Okay, we got a more of a yes than a no for Capricorn here in your first question, and second question we have a yes, and a yes. So your second question is a definite yes. So messages for Libra at the moment are being invited to go out somewhere or making plans. This could be a wedding, a birthday party, it could just be two people alone going to the beach. But there is definitely some sort of beautiful adventure coming up for Capricorns. This is somebody either that you desire or they desire you. Got to be careful with this character. He came out before. He can be a little bit self-centered. He can be somebody that thinks about his own needs rather than others. He's very passionate, very loving, very sexual. So you may be that energy or you may be dealing with that energy, Capricorn, at the moment. Also, this is all about growth and grounding. So ground yourself at the moment because that is the base chakra, the ground chakra. But it's also planting the seed and watching things grow. So that's growing in a positive light as well. You may be needing to save money for something at the moment. And Capricorn, your final messages are you do have the key to success. It's right there. You just got to grab it. Stop being stubborn. Stop pushing something that's just not going to happen. This can be stubborn behaviour. It can be angry behaviour. It also can be where you need to protect something or you need to put a boundary up. So that's either you or somebody you're dealing with. And here we've got the storks. Now the storks, the first message is baby. So somebody might be coming to you with news that they're pregnant. You yourself might be pregnant. But also this can be things about a new idea, a birth of a new relationship, a new job. So there's something new for Capricorn on the horizon. Okay, so that's Capricorn. So we had our yes and no's and our Capricorn messages. Just tick that one off. Rockies was done. And we're doing Libra now. I'll just tick Libra off. I do think there was a payment. James, you paid for another mini. Okay, we'll change that to 3. We'll get onto that as soon as I've done Libra, James. Okay, Libra, your first question. We have a no, maybe, and a yes. Okay, your first question can't be answered. I've got yes, no, and maybe. So let's just look at the messages for Libra. Libra, be loyal, be true, be faithful. Either you're expressing that to somebody or you're wanting that from somebody or somebody's actually giving it to you. But it's all about loyalty and trust at the moment in the Libra world. The other thing is learning from your past, possibly past mistakes with this here. Learning about what others would do and what suits you and what suits them. And also we have something annoying going on around Libra at the moment. Now this could be a financial problem, it could be something at work, it could be something at home. But there's something to do with sabotage. And now sometimes it can be where you self-sabotage something, you ruin something for yourself. But the two other cards are quite positive energy, so I don't feel, whatever it is, you know, like these two cards, if this was a positive card I would have gave you a yes. But I can't give you an answer. I think you already know the answer. So that's Libra. Yes or no for your second question. We have a maybe, we have a maybe, and we have a yes. I'm going to give a maybe yes here. The messages for Libra here are something that you're applying for or you're waiting on. This is like write down, do that application for that job, write that letter to that person, invite that person wherever. It's time to take a chance. You're thinking about what you're going to do. This here is you might need to just wait and watch. This can be somebody watching you, spying on you, looking at your backgrounds. Let's say you applied for a job you're not sure which way to go, or you've got a gambling problem and they're looking into you and find out that you have a gambling problem. Could be that. But I don't think that's what it is. That's just an example. So anyway, that is Libra. So we're on to James for another mini. James, your brother has been acting off the past few weeks. Pretty bizarre, to be honest. What's going on with him? I told you, I keep seeing something to do with either your dad or your brother, and they're not telling you. I thought it was a health-related matter. It might be. He might have something wrong health-wise. He might have some financial thing. But anyway, let's have a look. What's your brother's name, James? What name is it? I can't remember your brother's name. I think one of them was Kevin, and the other brother I can't remember. I only remember Kevin because Kevin was my boss. That's if that was your brother. Kevin. I did that the other day. He's Taurus. I did that the other day with a lady. I said something about her name and she said, oh my God, that's my name. Nobody knows that that's my name. And I said, well, you said Mel, and I didn't think Melissa, I thought Melanie. And she said, everybody says Melanie. My brother Tom is the Cancer. Oh, Tom. You know what? Kevin was my boss and he passed. And Tom, he was my neighbour when I bought my house back in 1993 with my hubby. And I say I bought the house because I put the deposit down for us to have the house. We had no savings, I had a court case, and so everything I was paid, I sunk it into our life, into our house. So I say my house when I bought our house, but he paid for the house, you know. Anyway, our neighbour was Tom. How crazy is that? And he was a lovely old guy. I used to go in there all the time, and he lived till he was 95 or something, and then he had some sort of stroke at 95, and that was it. But yeah, isn't that weird? It's always weird how the names come around, and actually my husband has a relative called James. How weird. And I think Rhonda's last name is the same as yours, isn't it? Isn't Rhonda? Oh no, it's Rhonda James. Rhonda James. One of my best friends online is Rhonda James. How crazy. I was saying something, I think, to Chris the other day, how names come around all the time. I think it was Chris I was talking to about that. Okay, let's get on to your reading. I really have to go and do something about this. Oh, these nails are disgusting. So James, we're looking at Kevin the Taurus. Show me what's going on around Kevin the Taurus. He's acting bizarre with James. What's going on? Does James need to know something? What's going on with Kevin, James's brother Kevin the Taurus? K-E-V-I-N. Whoa. I don't like that at all. He's in a bad place here, James. I can't remember if he's married or if he's got any children or he's in a relationship at the moment, because this is a solid relationship. This is somebody committed to what they need to do. This is somebody that's acting a bit of a goose, somebody that's done something stupid, that needs to grow up, or... but this here, there's something that's over, it's ended, this can be his job. His job might be going down. His financial situation, it's not showing me money, but... let's get more information. What's going on with Kevin? See, this is showing me a relationship. Remember I've told you about 246? 246 is the perfect relationship. When you get hearts, it's two people love each other forever. 246 in diamonds it's still really good, but it's more of a business partnership. And you can have people that are married forever and they're a 2, 4, 6 in a diamond. He's got 2 in a club, 4 in a spade, and then he's got the 6 in a heart. He's got the 2 of hearts up here and he's got the ace of hearts over here. So I feel there's something emotionally driven behind Kevin's current weird behaviour. Now, this can represent a doctor and this can represent a very huge illness problem. He may have had tests and found out that he has to change what he's doing. Now, if this guy drinks a lot, it might be that he's caused some sort of damage to his own body. This is telling me, if it is a medical thing, he will make some forced changes to himself. It'll be a big struggle. He'll feel like nobody supports him, nobody's listening, but he will do it. He will turn things around. He may know something about your dad that he's not talking about. He may stress about your mum and your dad, you know? He may stress about that interaction. So it's either about his relationship with somebody that has been rocky, to say the least. I feel he's not going to speak up. This is someone not speaking up here. It's either a medical issue or something to do with the relationship that he's being silent about. It's stressing him out to the max by the looks of it, James, whatever it is. I didn't see anything financial. There was no diamonds there, apart from the Jack of Diamonds. That's why I'm thinking it's either medical or it's an emotional thing. Because the black tens can even represent things like court, prison. You know, he might have got a fine and he's thinking, what am I going to do? I haven't got the money. James can't help me. He hasn't got the money. My parents can't help me. So it's like somebody that feels like he's dried up his resources and he doesn't know what to do about it. He will work it out. It did have the ace of hearts and the 6 of hearts. Did I do Rocky's? I did Rocky's second one. All right, I just wanted to put these down just for more information on Kevin. And we've already, we'll do Taurus for Kevin. Okay. This is just more information on Kevin. Okay. Ace of Swords at the bottom, up in his head. Here, it's something to do with romance, passion, his desires. He's hanging around waiting at the moment for something. And he's unfortunately got the 7 of Swords here. 7 of Swords can be betrayal of trust, lies. He may be involved in more than one person at the moment. He may feel that somebody else is doing this at the moment, but whatever it is, this is to do with lying, cheating, hiding things, stress, anxiety. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we get, James, unfortunately. But he does have a good outcome. He does have a good outcome. It's just going to take some time at the moment. He did have 2 aces, 1 ace here, 1 ace in here. So it could mean that it's going to go on for a while before anything sort of comes to light. Okay, guys, this is for Taurus. Okay, moving right along. I'm just going to have a drink before I do it. Okay, so G-Ram is donating. Welcome back. I haven't seen you for a little while. Okay, everybody that's Taurus out there, this is information for Taurus. So think about 2 questions, yes or no. James, you can think about 2 questions as well. Let's see what we get for Taurus. Peggy Sue, that $1 will buy you a yes or no question, which I'm doing right now. But yeah, we'll have your question and I'll have a look at that for you. Okay, Taurus, your first question is a yes, yes, and a maybe or a no. So I'm getting a yes on your first question, Taurus. Your second question, I'm getting a yes. All right, so both questions are a yes, both questions are a maybe yes. So the messages for Taurus at the moment, something to do with a baby, a new start, but also about protection and loyalty. but also about being stubborn and not doing anything. It can be someone being defensive. There is key to success around the corner for Taurus. Also, we have something that's gone, done and dusted. This can be heavy burdens are on Taurus at the moment. Something to do with loyalty and trust again. So Taurus, there's some kind of burden going on around who's faithful, who's not faithful, who's going to be true to this job, who's going to, you know, jump ship or whatever's going on. It's something to do with loyalty and trust here. Here you need to basically, Taurus, you need to go and talk to the people who've been in your position. So if you've got sickness at the moment, Taurus, go and talk to a doctor. If you've got money, financial things, go and talk to a financial advisor or the banker or whoever. If somebody has been through what you're going through, go and talk to those people. But there's a lot to do with relationships and trust and loyalty there in the Taurus reading at the moment. All right, so up next, we'll do Peggy Sue's yes and no. I'm just going to go and check if GRAM did make a payment yet. Yes, GRAM has paid for 20 would be GRAM, what did you pay there in US dollars? Because it's not showing me that. I don't know if you've paid 7 or 10. I don't think it's 12. 12 should have been a bit higher than that. So I'll just do that yes and no while we confirm what that payment was. So the yes and no for Peggy Sue. Welcome back, Peggy Sue. I think you've been here once before. Peggy Sue, question. Will Aries and I reconcile? And if so, when? Okay, so that's the yes and no part. Will you reconcile? If it comes out with doubles, when I do what timing or whatever, I need doubles. So I'm using these to do yes and no. They do have numbers on them, so we'll see if we get a yes or no. This is, I used to do yes or no all for free, but I've just put that little $1 thing on there, or $2. Okay, so Peggy Sue would like to know, will her and the Aries, I actually did Aries earlier on. I don't think you were online then. So you might want to go and look at the Aries reading to see if that gives you any kind of information. And Peggy Sue, what's your star sign? If your star sign is Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Libra or Taurus, I've already done all of them. So if you are, who haven't I done? Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, let me start at the beginning. Where is Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Okay, so if you are a Cancer, Leo, Virgo or Scorpio or Pisces, I still have them ones to do. Alright, so, oh, you are Cancer. Okay, fair enough. So we'll do Cancer. So we'll do your yes or no. And you're asking about a Aries. 1, 2, 3. Will Peggy Sue, the Cancerian, will she reconcile with the Aries? Will Aries and Peggy Sue have a reconciliation? Good luck. Let's hope for a yes. Okay, so we have a yes. The time you plant a seed, the tree grows and it grows and it grows. You have to nurture the tree. It needs sun, it needs water. So this is your relationship, right? So you, whatever efforts you're putting in, they won't be wasted. But that is, it's got a 7 of hearts at the bottom. So the numbers, I was looking for numbers to see if there is a reconciliation when. We don't have any double numbers here. We got 36, which is a 9. We have a 7, we have an ace, we have a 29, which is a 2, which becomes it's a double 1, which becomes a 2, and we have a 5. So we don't have any double numbers to say when. But this is a yes, this is you, this is a yes, this is you as a partner to somebody, caring and loving. You're looking at this journey between you and this person. You're looking at what was good about this relationship. And what I'm seeing here is, if you look at these cards, the woman's looking at everything that's good, everything that she wants, but she's not looking at what happened. This is burdens, this is heavy loads. If you go back into this relationship, how happy were you in this relationship? How much stress was there? How much anger was there? Whatever happened between the two of you. I'm going to give you a yes on the reconciliation, but be careful what you wish for. That's all I can say with that. Anyway, let's do Cancer now. Being that I just used these, I'll leave them 3 out. I know I can't because I'm doing Cancer in general terms. Okay, this is for all the Cancerians out there. You get 2 questions, yes or no. Oh, okay, so it was 12, GRAM. Thank you, GRAM. So it's $12, that's detailed reading. And GRAM, are you Leo, Virgo, Scorpio or Pisces? Because I will be doing those ones if you're one of them at the end of your reading. Peggy Sue, you donated twice. Okay, well, we'll do this first. Okay. This is for Cancer. We'll do Cancer first and then we'll do your second question. I didn't see the 2 donations because everything's going off the screen and my phone shows me basically nothing. This is for Cancerians out there. You get 2 yes and no questions, Cancer. So think about your questions right now. Okay, so your first question, I will do this one. That's a yes, that's a yes, and that's a yes. Okay, Cancer, so the story here is happy home and contented, soulmate attraction, and whatever you put into something, a job, a relationship, whatever it is, a craft that you do, you will reap what you sow in a good way. If we had negative cards, reaping what you sow is not a nice card to get. All right, and Cancer, your second question. We have a maybe, we have a definite yes here, and we have a definite yes here. Okay, so, Cancer, I'm going to give it a yes, even though we had a maybe. This is the mask. This is where you might be dealing with people at the moment, Cancer, that not quite what they seem. Maybe there's something hidden there. Maybe I'm just not going to know. What they might be hiding is this character here, this woman. Everybody wants this woman. She can be very flirty, very playful. She can be talented as well. She can be a star. Now, if you are female and you're watching this and you're Cancer, this could be you. Everybody's desiring you at the moment. That there's a lot of people want you to work at their place, or there's people wanting to take you out or whatever. So I feel like this lady, she's not short on options at the moment. If she is, it's in her own mind with the Ace of Spades at the bottom. All right, and this here is telling me that Cancer, you have the key to your success. You have the key to your future success, no matter what that might be, whether it's money with the 8 of Diamonds there, a job, or a relationship with the rose there. All right, so that's Cancer. Peggy Sue. So Peggy Sue's second question is what? And GRAM is after her. I'm just going to go check my PayPal at the moment to see whether I'm... Yeah, I might finish up, girls, after this, because I'm getting really sweaty and hot here, and I've been online for what? I've only been online an hour and a half. I was going to stay on for about 2 hours. I'm pretty sure my hubby's quite happy doing what he's doing. Not wanting him to go. We'll just see. If no donations come in by the time I'm done these next questions, will you see Aries within 3 weeks? Another question above. Oh, hang on. I need the second question. Guys, I'm going to be... Will you reconcile? That was one payment. I only see 2 payments. Let me go right back. There's only 2 payments. Yeah? 2 payments? Okay, so your second payment has just shown up on the screen now. Will you see the Aries within 3 weeks? 3 donations in total? Oh, well, it's taken it off my screen. I can't see them and it's not putting it on my channel here. Okay, so what is the first question, Chris? 3 donations, okay, that's fine. I've got my monitors here as well. So I've done the question about would there be reconciliation. I'm now going to do, will you be seeing the Aries within 3 weeks? Will Peggy Sue see the Aries in 3 weeks? And then please just retype the question because I can't see that stuff on here. We'll do the unblocking first, okay. Will Aries unblock you off Facebook and Instagram? Thank you, Mama B and Chris and Peggy. Thank you for your patience, Peggy. It's just I can't see it here. I only see two of them. Will the Aries Peggy is talking about, will he unblock her off Facebook and Instagram eventually? Will he unblock her? Well, if you're going to reconcile, he must be going to unblock you. Yes. No. And maybe. Okay, so the first card out is the soulmate, the relationship. If this Aries actually has somebody else in the picture right now, that could represent that. But he won't unblock you because he doesn't want you interfering in whatever this is. If this represents you, it means that because of his bond to you, yes, he will in time unblock you. At the moment, this is all about secrets and things like that. So it's basically where somebody's hiding something and they don't want you on there or whatever. He may be planning on going somewhere with the boys and he doesn't want you seeing that he went there in case you turn up there. You know what I mean? So that's no. So will he unblock you? Yes, no. And then once things come to light, yes. So you get a maybe yes, I'm going to give it here. Maybe in time, yes. How long? We've got a 2 and a 4, which is a 6, and we've got a 6 here. So maybe in 6 weeks, maybe in June, he will then decide to unblock you. But there's something hidden here as to why he's not unblocking you. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't have somebody else in his life and you don't have somebody in your life, because that can be something's hidden here. There's something hidden here. He may feel that you weren't talking to him and you were hiding something from him, so he blocked you. That might be what it is as well. Okay, so let's do your next question. We'll leave them ones out. The next one. Okay. I'm just giving examples about everything because there's a couple of reasons as to why this is going on. and screaming at me that the soulmate attraction, like I said, this can be you and him, that you two are soulmates, meant to be together. So in light of what you're saying there, he hasn't got somebody, you haven't got somebody, that's you and him. Yes, he will unblock you. This is secrets. This is the coffin. This is stuff unknown, hidden. So this is, it can be he's hiding his emotion or something and he's just shutting things down. You know, it can be something as simple as that. And then that, as I said, that's the stormy clouds clearing. So that's where there's confusion, there's anger, there's confrontation, whatever. The sun comes back out and everything's washed away. Okay? So I'm giving you a maybe yes, maybe yes. The cards are with yes and no, and a lot of the readings, and mini readings in particular, there's sort of a very short time frame. So if he's going to unblock you in June or in May or even in April, it will tell me maybe, maybe not, because it's showing me what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks or maybe even the next week. All right, so I need other people to understand what I'm talking about here as well. Yeah, you are soulmates. It came out. It was the top card. That's showing me soulmates. I was just confused with you're broken up, you're not talking and he's blocked you. Was it because somebody else was in your picture or his picture that there's another connection? It wasn't showing me anything to do with third party in that reading. All right, so your last question is, and then thank you for your patience, G-Ram. G-Ram, have we got your question ready? Your last question was under here. Oh, will you see him in 3 weeks? It was, wasn't it? Will you see the Aries within about 3 weeks? So I'm going to ask, will you see him in April? Because 3 weeks is April. And that could be all of April, all right? Will Peggy Sue see the Aries in 3 weeks? Will there be a connection between Peggy Sue and the Aries? Will she get to see this Aries that she is her soulmate? Will she get to see him? I'm just going to tell you yes. You'll see him. This is the card of sexual desire, Peggy Sue. This is where he can't get enough of you. He can't keep his hands off you. He thinks you're gorgeous. He thinks you're beautiful. He connects with you. You may be talented at something. You may be able to sing, dance, perform. I don't know. That's yes. This here is a reconciliation. It's an apology. I'm sorry. Let's just talk. Let's work this thing out. This here is about some sort of push. It is a no, but these two are telling me yes, you will see him. But there is some sort of playful energy here it's not taken nice. So this can be where it's also where you've got to get somebody to move. You've got to get somebody to do something. So I don't know if he's trying to get you to do something or you're trying to get him to come out and meet you. But your answer to your yes and no for your $1 donation is I'm going to give you a yes on that third question. Okay, G-Ram, you're ready. Oh, okay, what were you saying back here? He's mad at you because he wanted his way with something and he feels I don't listen. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a bit of a tiff between lovers and soulmates. It'll be fine. You had some really nice cards come out about the two of you. All right, G-Ram, a general full reading, and you are a Libra. So G-Ram, you're not having me look. I think it was Mary. Was it Mary we look at for you, G-Ram? And you are Libra. So we've done Cancer. We did Cancer, didn't we? Yeah, we did Cancer. And you are a Libra. We already did Libra. So we'll do G-Ram, and I'm probably going to finish. I can't turn off. Actually, I could in my phone. Turn it off. Oh no, I'm not going to touch anything. All right, let's get to the bottom. A full reading for G-Ram, Gerardo. I hope you're okay with me calling you that. This reading is general messages, what's coming towards Gerardo. What's coming towards Gerardo. Now girls, if nobody has paid, which I don't think they have, we're going to close the session. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do Leo, Virgo, Scorpio and Pisces. If nobody has still paid, so anyway, here we go. Gerardo, what's coming towards Gerardo? Let me focus on this. Gerardo, thank you for your donation today, Gerardo, much appreciated. Okay, we've got a bit of stress coming your way there, Gerardo. I'm doing it in sequences of pretty much like now through till May or April. At the moment, there's a lot of bickering, stress, research, paperwork, phone calls. Not nice. Not nice. Frustration on your part. There is a surprise coming, so I want to see what that surprise is. What kind of surprise is coming towards him? Be prepared for some negative news. It's not going to affect your emotional state. It's just going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that person did that. It could be a crime. It could be somebody that did something to themselves. But there is a not nasty bit of news coming in, but it's not going to change how you live or your day to day. It could be somebody that's passed away that last year in September, or their business crashed or something. So there's some sort of negative agenda there. I just want to know what the surprise is as well. Well, the surprise is good and a little bit of energy of frustration. This is, as you can tell, I'm in an indoor-outdoor area. That is cockatoos. The cockatoos are doing their run. At certain times of the day, they fly over certain areas. There's hundreds of them where I live, but that was just a few of them. Anyway, this is news about a commitment, reconciliation, some sort of love and happiness. It makes you feel good. It could be news about a child, a baby boy, or a baby boy that's 20 years old, but it could be news about a child or a sibling. But there's also this card here that shows some sort of, I thought I got rid of this person. You know, it's sort of like where you're trying to detach, but this person's just not giving up on it. It could be the person you were asking me about before. I don't know if you've moved on from that, or whether that person's still in the picture, but it looks to me like there's some sort of reconciliation. And because you've got that there, I'm thinking that this person wants the reconciliation and you're just being the nice guy, trying to give this person what they need, because you don't want to be mean. But sometimes, Gerardo, you've got to be mean. Sometimes you've got to just have a generalised sit-down talk and say, look, I'm done with this stuff. All right, so up here we've got... This is really nice energy coming through. This is a new friendship. You may already know whoever she is. She's somebody that's had a bit of pain in her life. She could be divorced or she could be a widow. She may be an air sign, maybe not. She probably has got black hair and I think she thinks a lot. She does tend to worry, but then she has a lot of support around her from other people, friends, family. I don't think this is a relationship just two people. I just think it's almost like a family thing I'm looking at here. This is taking responsibility for people's choices. You taking responsibility, her taking responsibility, something that makes your heart sing and happy. Invitation to some sort of birthday celebration coming up, maybe even just going out with friends. But I do feel that if you haven't already connected with whoever this is, there's someone new coming into the picture that's going to feel right. It's going to feel nice and beautiful. If you're already connected to whoever she is, this is a nice event for the two of you. Okay, we got a bit of someone being irresponsible, and you want to sit there and tell them, grow the hell up. You need to grow up now. This is enough. We've had a PayPal notification. This is you happy at home, and you may be moving. This can be moving house, moving job, and this is something that's going to make you very, very passionate about what you're doing. So there's really nice energy here. The first part of the reading was showing stress, anger, fights, fed up with things. But the rest of the reading's really good. You've got one negative card sitting in here, and it's basically like somebody being irresponsible with their actions. So that's what we're getting there. Let's do some tarots as well. Mel, welcome to the room. Is this Mel? Is this Mel that I met recently? If it is, hello. Okay, so G-Ram, Gerardo, we're looking more about what's coming towards you. Okay. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 3, 3, 3. Okay, you've got one row that's pretty nasty. The rest of it's not too bad. Bottom of the deck. Okay. So, in the tarot, I'll talk quickly. We have patience around something that is unknown. Now, if we're talking about medical, because we do have a healing card in reverse, you may have had some sort of illness and it's not going away. You need patience. You need to slow it down, or whoever it is. If somebody's not well, your father, your mother, you just need to slow things down at the moment, Gerardo. But also, you may need patience with something that you just don't really know the truth about the matter. There's something hidden here. And I see that you want to stay home, you want to just shut the doors and relax and everything, but you feel like you're getting dragged, or you're jumping out before you're ready, or something like that. Okay? And then we have temptation sitting here. Now you may be dealing with is it Scorpio? No, it's Capricorn. You may be dealing with a Capricorn with the devil energy. But yeah, I feel like there's something that tempts you. It causes you a lot of stress. And it's something to do with someone obsessive, lying, cheating, stealing. So this row here is not very nice again. Now, medically speaking, this can be a toxic substance that has caused pain and suffering, and you need a definite change of whatever this is or the person does. So it can, medically speaking, mean actual toxic substance in the body. This would be the wrong medication or the wrong food, and this would be a forced change is on the horizon for whatever that is. The other messages I'm getting here, G-Ram, the other messages I'm getting here are you need to just wait and be patient with a certain situation. There is a definite love situation coming towards you. You're going to feel very happy, very passionate. You're going to feel like you collide with your soulmate. You're just going to feel that this is the right place and time. You are being told to be careful with money. Don't be lending money that's not going to come back. Don't be borrowing money that you can't pay. It was upside down, so I feel like you know where you should put your savings and what you should be saving for, but because it's upside down, you're not listening to your own intuition about that. And last messages, and the buzzer is going right on time, and thanks again for your donation. We have an offer here, but you're wanting something better. You're sitting there looking at the offer, looking at what it involves. It could be money, it could be a job, it could be a relationship. You're knowing that there's something better for you. You need to turn around and start taking what it is that makes you feel happy. You're going to have a new start, possibly a new financial start. You've had 7 of Diamonds over there and 7 of Pentacles here. To me, that's packing up a job and starting a new job, or it's packing up your house and moving to a different state, different country, whatever. So I do see travel and movement, especially with the Fool as well. You're about to embark on a journey. So congratulations if that's what you're doing, and good luck with your travels. And that's you. So now we didn't have a star sign for you, so we're just going to do 2 yes and no's because we already did your star sign. So this is for Gerardo, yes or no. I'm just going to go and check the PayPal thing to see what's in there for Mel. So this is yes or no for you, Gerardo. So think about 2 questions in your mind right now. A lot of information came out just then. Please save this for later. Click that save button and then you can come back and put a timestamp or something. We're up to 1 hour 15 minutes, so if you put 1 hour, it'll come into your reading, you know, because we started about 15 minutes ago, I think. So yeah, just put that down, maybe 1 hour and 5 minutes. Put that in the comment section, and that's where your reading is to come back. And that goes for everybody. If you've had a reading, put a timestamp. Save yourself the time of looking all through where it is and put a timestamp on the comment section. And please, everybody, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so this is yes or no for your questions in your mind. So your first question, we have a more of a yes than a no, and your second question, we have a more of a yes than a no. So your messages are, we don't read these upside down, something is going to be in your favour, very lucky here, the birth of something new, could be the news that somebody got pregnant, but I think this is a birth, a new beginning for you, and you have got heavy burdens still. There's still this cross you're carrying around on your back. Yeah. The other messages I have for you right now, Gerardo, is plant that seed and growth for the future. Thank you, Panda Bear. Yeah, so you do have that seed for the future of what's going on there. And here we have the Sly Fox. So you do have somebody around you at the moment that's trying to interfere, or they're being a bit sly, but then we have the dog. So we have faithful and truthful, and then we have sly and a liar. You've got 2 energies around you at the moment for some reason, Gerardo. You need to work out who that is, give them the flick, and who this is, and pull them in. So that's what we got. It can also mean, the loyalty means be true to yourself and what's going to make you happy and what's not. Alright, let me just go and check PayPal, and also we've got a $15 super chat there. And who paid it? Who paid the super chat? Panda. Okay, so Panda, what were you? You're a Sagittarius and you want to know about your Gemini. Okay, alright, we'll get to that soon. I've done Sagittarius and I've done Gemini previously on my channel, so I'm not going to repeat those star signs at the end. If you want me to look at your moon sign, if your moon sign is Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, I'll tag that on the end of your reading, Panda Bear, but we'll get to you in a minute. We have some other payments from Mel first. Mel paid first. Let me just check the payments. Showing nothing at the moment. There it is. Mel, yes, you've paid. Oh, you've paid in Australian dollars, Melody. It's US dollars, so it's $7 US, which is about. James paid 10, so that's Australian dollars. So I'm assuming that James paid 7 there. So at the moment, it's about 10 US dollars. You are new here, so that's fine. Today, I'll accept the 2 lots of 7 there because you've actually paid I could do, I'll do the 2 mini readings for that. But in future, if you come back again and you want to do 2 mini readings like that, it is just convert the money. Just look online and type in $7 and it will tell you what that is in Australian dollars. I rarely get people from Australia. That's why I'm charging 7, 10 and 12, because it's not Australian dollars. All right, so that's how it works. So yeah, I can see your payments are there. So now let me look at the questions. Thank you so much, girls, for all of this, all the help. I thought I was going to go offline, but it looks like I'm still going. I need money to come in, so it's fantastic. Because yesterday I think I made $40 in total. It was a disaster for me. I need a bit more than that to pay my bills. I haven't heard from the father of my children over a year. I keep having weird dreams about him. Why hasn't he reached out to at least check on these kids? I am Cancer. Okay, so it wasn't you. Was it you that had 2 questions? You got 2 questions, Melanie. So we're doing, okay, so this is I just want to confirm that this is a mini question. I'll have to wait for the stream to catch up because the stream's way behind. I'll just wait. So this is going to be 2 questions, yes? That water, I had ice in it and I drank the whole lot and that was warm. I might drink my hot tea. Yes, Melanie has 2 questions. Okay, let's get going. So, you've been having weird dreams about the ex. He hasn't reached out, not even about the kids. Let me just scroll back. Melanie wants to know about the father of her children. He has not reached out and there's been weird dreams going on. You are Cancer, same as me. I've already read Cancer, but we will do yes or no at the end of this without a star sign. Show me what's going on with Melanie's ex. Why is he not reaching out? Why is she having all these weirdo dreams? Okay, the Jack of Hearts and the Nine of Hearts is where somebody's very loving, very beautiful. The Jack of Hearts can represent the children in total. The Nines is the pregnancies and having babies. He will eventually reach out. He will come forward. He's pissed. I'm just looking at this. He loves his children. Don't get me wrong, he loves his children. But he just feels that whatever you and him had, I don't want to be rude on this, Melanie, but I'm feeling like somebody that to see his kids and be part of his kids, he has to listen to what you want him to do or say, and he doesn't want to be with them with that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's some sort of pain involved in that, because the Two of Swords, Two of Spades, to me, is a relationship that's dead. You and him, it's finished. Divorce, finished. This over here is somebody telling either you or him, I want things done this way. So an example, if he came tomorrow or contacted you tomorrow and said, I'd like to have the kids this weekend, you will probably say, you have to pick them up at this time, you have to drop them off, they're not allowed to eat this, or it's vice versa. That he says, I'm going to pick them up on this date, I'm going to take them to such and such's house, like it or lump it, and you're like, shit, you know? So somebody's forcing the other person to do things that they don't want to do. Medically speaking, if you're concerned that maybe he's got a health issue, this could be quite a big health issue here. It's something to do with two of them. His eyes, his ears, testicles, whatever. So there could be kidneys. I'm not, oh yeah, there's a 3 here. So medically speaking, if it's not him, he may be dealing with someone in the family that's not well. Or if somebody's got a disability or something, he may be, I don't know. It's just like this row up here, somebody that loves their children, loves their family, but they're just very lost, very angry, very bitter. And this is sort of like, we're done. I just, you know, it's not where they don't wish they never had the kids, but it's like, yeah. Anyway, looking down here, it does look like you will suddenly hear from him. You may get some bad news about him as well. This here is you going, what? What did he say? Or what did he do? It could be something to do with his job. It could be something to do with work. It could be some sort of lie. And it comes out. And then here he is saying, I want the children. I want to take them to Queensland. Or I want to move. I want to sell my house, buy a new house. I just feel like he's got other things going on at the moment. It's got something to do with money or medical. Yeah, but the love for his children is there, but he's got other shit going on, and it's like it's about him. Not about you, not about the kids, it's about him. So that's what I'm seeing there. Yeah, so be prepared for something you're not prepared for. It's not mega, but you may find out that he's had some sort of accident, or that he's had some sort of fight with somebody, or I don't know. All right, so let's do a yes and no on that question, then we'll move on to the second question. This is yes and no for Melanie. I'll give you 2 yes and no's because everybody's been getting 2 yes and no's today, even if they're doing a mini reading. Yes or no for Melanie, top of the deck, and yes or no for Melanie, bottom of the deck. That is no, no, no. I don't know what you were asking, Melanie, but this is the sly dog, sly fox. This can be spying or something like that, manipulating somebody, but it also can be telling you to get at a high point and watch and learn. This here is the Book of Secrets. It did come out upside down, so some secret is about to come out. So I don't know if you've got a secret that you're hiding or they've got a secret. So this is actually maybe, but you got 2 no's here. So this is maybe not, maybe no at the moment. All right, and bottom of the deck, yes, yes, and definitely yes. Okay, so this is a new beginning, the new beginning. This can be about love, it can be a baby. This is luck going your way, and this is something to do with finance, money coming in. You might be lucky, so I don't tell people to gamble. Gambling is bad. As long as you're controlling yourself and having a little $10 bet maybe once a year. But when I see that, I had a client that had that, and they won $270,000 on a lottery ticket they forgot that they bought. Yeah, so go and get a lottery ticket, Melanie, and anybody watching right now that was doing their own questions in their mind just then, because people do that, go and get yourself a lottery ticket. Spend the numbers you would need on a lotto ticket would be 2, 3, 4, 7, 6. It sounds like Keno. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and then 13. 13. I know for lotto and that there's a number missing, so I don't know, shuffle up a deck and whatever you turn over first, that's the number, especially if it's a diamond. But yeah, do yourself a favour at the moment, go and get a lottery ticket. All right, so we'll leave them there. Now, second question. It's been 1 week since you've stopped talking to Stefan, the Scorpio. How does he feel about you? Scorpio, we will do his star sign at the end of this. And then Panda, we'll get to you very soon. Okay. I'm assuming this is a different person, is it? This is not the ex. Okay, so Mel wants to know. It's been 1 week since she stopped talking to Stefan. How does he feel? How does Stefan the Scorpio feel that Melanie has stopped talking? This is about him now. Stefan. At first it was sort of, what are you talking about? What are you going on about? You don't know what you're talking about. This here is secret, sort of, it can be a depressive kind of feeling. It can be, what's she doing this for? This here, yeah, it's a different person. This here is a relationship that Stefan felt was stable, logical. This is him going, what's going on? What the hell's going on? And this is single energy. So he's a bit puzzled that you're not talking to him. He thought it was solid. I thought it was solid. Now I do think that this may have something to do with drinking, gambling or drugs, or hanging around the wrong crowd. Because this is where somebody is involved in something they shouldn't be, or talking to somebody they shouldn't be. I'm not seeing third party, but I am seeing maybe he hung around certain people and you're going, why are you with them all the time? I don't like those people, you know, or why do you keep going back to that place? So I don't know if this is drugs, drinking, gambling or lies. But yeah, he's sort of a bit puzzled that, because he's got the card that means, what? What are you talking about? Like why? So yeah, he's kind of shocked. Where's he going with this? You will be having a conversation with him. There is a lot of love between the two of you. There is some sort of respect, but I feel the respect boundary or something was broken. This is you saying this was the responsible choice. This was totally irresponsible. You should never have told that person this. And again, we've got a black 8. The black 8s to me are, if you went to church and you're a Buddhist and you went to a Catholic church, you would feel that you're in the totally wrong atmosphere. If you then went to your Buddhist temple and somebody that was Catholic come and stood in there, your religion, your beliefs, it doesn't work. That's what I'm seeing with him. Now, it could mean that the two of you's together, although there's passion, love, sex, whatever, fun, there's something quite strong that doesn't match. It can be that as well. Double 8s means something, so 8 weeks ago, February means something, August means something. The February thing is truth and lies. There's been some sort of deception. Oh, the June thing, or 6 weeks ago, or the 6th of the month, that's truth and lies as well. And the 8 or August, 8 weeks ago, August last year, somebody that's Leo star sign, this is quite toxic and angry. Okay, so how's he feeling? He's a bit shocked, a bit puzzled. I do think he knows, because that's his name again, he knows that because you're a responsible person, that you've got love there, a connection there, that you will turn around and try and talk about this. It should have a good outcome, by the way, Mel. It should have a good outcome because you had that 10 of hearts on the end. So I think that when you sit down and you talk about, is there something bugging you? Is there something wrong? Did I do something? Or is there something you've done that you want to tell me? You know, like, so I do think if you sit down and you have a bit of a chat, you might get to the bottom of what's going on there. All right, so let me just check PayPal before I do anything else. Has there been another payment come in? Because I'm seeing somebody waiting for their turn, because I'm not doing free readings. Okay, somebody else has paid. Madison. Okay, Madison. Madison's paid for a full read. Got a little bit. Okay. Madison, on my list I have GRAM. Oh, did I do GRAM? I did GRAM. I did Gerardo. I didn't tick him off. I have Panda. Sorry, Panda did a super chat. So I've got Panda with, I think it's a detailed reading. Well, there's only one thing on super chat. There's either the $1 thing or the main reading. So I'm doing a mid reading for Panda up next, and then you. So first I've just got to do yes and no again for Mel. And I'm not going to do a zodiac now because I'm pushed for time. So Mel, just think about a yes and no again. We already did 2 yes and no's, so we'll just do one more. Just think about a yes or no in your mind. Here we go. We've got yes. We've got definitely yes, so it's a yes. And we have the faces. All right, so this is a maybe. But your answer is yes. So your last messages today, Mel, for what we're looking at here is all your dreams, your desires, you need to work out what it is, what you want. But it does mean that things are coming to you. It can mean you will win something as well, because you've got this here with a notification. Mel, you have just won $10,000 or whatever. But this is about dreams and wishes and hopes finally being seen. This here is where you're going to hear from somebody or you're going to contact somebody, but it's going to go good. And as I'm saying that, and I'm showing you that it's got the birds there, can everybody hear the birds? There's birds sitting above me over there, and they're chip, 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 you know, they're doing their thing. Have a lot of energy from birds today, which is very nice, very good. And this here is, it's just telling you about the two-faced person. Now, it can mean that somebody's not being the way they should. There's something going on. It also can be the two-faced card can mean put on the right face for the right situation. You know, like when you're at work, be respectful of the rules. You're not going to bring your personal shit into work. And then when you're off work, you can relax or whatever. So it's all about which face you're going to wear for which situation as well. All right, Panda Bear, you are up. Panda Bear, have we got a question? We've got Madison's question there, but Panda was first. Okay, here it is. Panda Bear, you are Sagittarius. We will read Sagittarius because I haven't done that yet. Oh, hang on. Mel was Scorpio, wasn't she? We'll do Scorpio and we'll do... Oh no, I did Sagittarius already. So at the end of this reading, I will do Scorpio because I haven't ticked it off here. I think Scorpio was Mel. Or did I do Scorpio? Can somebody scroll back? I can't remember what I've done. Okay, so Panda's saying, you're Sagittarius, you wanted to know about Gemini. Oh, that's right, you've got the 2 star signs that I've already read. So the Sagittarius and the Gemini, you want to know that the Gemini, what the Gemini thinks about you. Okay. And this was a detailed read, mid-read, because you paid with Super Chat. So please, if you're using Super Chat, it's a minimum of $10 for a mid-reading. So it doesn't matter if you pay 15 or you pay 5, 10, 11, 12, 15. It's a mid-reading, and that's US dollars. So 10 US dollars is about 14, 15 Australian dollars. So we're going to do 7 minutes and then we'll wrap it up. All right. The Gemini, what is the Gemini thinking about the Sagittarius that calls herself Panda Bear? What does the Gemini what does the Gemini think about the Sagittarius called Panda Bear? What does the Gemini currently feel and think about the Sagittarius? Here we go, good luck. I like that, right? Okay, it's a bit of a mixed bag here about what this person thinks and feels about you. I'll just give out the numbers first, about numbers or months that could be something prominent in this reading. We've got April straight away, so there may be something going on in April. We've got June sitting there with the 3 6s there. We've got double 2s here, we've got February. So we've got 2, 4, 8, 6, 12, 18, and 9, September or 18. So 18's come out twice, 6's come out 3 times because 2's, 2 2's is 2, 4. And then we have the double 4s here. But anyway, we've got 3 6's here. And so that's prominent. And then the 2's are prominent. So yeah, February, April, June and September. Now, when I see a reading like this, and I know you're asking about the Gemini, normally this means there's someone in spirit trying to connect with you, and they're trying to get you to see something. It can also mean that there's been some sort of loss for either you or the Gemini, okay? Why does this keep scrolling back? Is it streaming? Is everybody still streaming? Oh. Okay. I've got to... Hang on a sec. I'm just going to pause this, guys. I'm going to pause this because my battery needs plugging in. Oh, you could hear me? Oh, great. I can't have the camera pointed down now because it can't stream. Okay, so that should start again. It should start streaming again in a minute. All right, so the first row, I'm seeing what this person thinks and feels. They're a bit sort of half-half about things. The 4 is, oh, I better start the clock again. The 4 is affection, happy thoughts when they're at home, calm. But then we've got a black 4. Now, a black 4 and a red 4 sitting together is where there's something going on in the background. So there's other things going on with this Gemini at the moment. He's not just sitting there constantly thinking about Panda Bear, the Sagittarius. But he's got some kind of heavy-duty thing going on in his head about somebody. This is where wants to be committed, not committed, unhappy about certain things. Now it could be that they're struggling with somebody that died. They may have lost their mother, they may have lost their father or something. But other times they think about commitment again. So when this person thinks about you, they have a happy sort of feeling, but then they go down this other track. And then over here, you've got 2, 4, 6 in black at the top row. 2, 4, 6 is 2 people floating along in a marriage, in a relationship, and it's really good. When it's black, it's a struggle to, it's like this person thinks about you, but they don't really want to commit, or they don't really want to say, yes, I'll be there, yes, I'll do this, but then they do. So it's very confusing, the top row. The next row, which I really like, this is like 2 people that work together. 2 people that work together, and they, oh, I need to get that off that screen. Yeah, I need to get that off the screen because it's showing advertising. Hopefully that hasn't been showing advertising. Oh, well, I've had the camera pointed down. This row here, I'll hold them up. Okay, so we've got moving in the same direction, wanting to make plans, being responsible for the choices, both of you. We've got the Jack here in the middle. This is where somebody's sort of not saying too much, but they do think a lot about the future, what they want to do they want kids, they don't want kids, all of this sort of thing. So that's what we got there. Then down here, we go back into the negative zone again. We've got a friendship, but then we've got it sitting right next to soulmate. So when they think about you, they think about, this can represent sexual, it can represent fertility, babies, pregnancy, and then this is love, affection, and that you match. Then they think about the negative side of everything. They don't want to commit. They don't think about babies or things like that, or having a family, or it's very weird what I'm seeing here about how this person functions and what they think about. And there's also, this might answer the question, there's two females here. So when they think about you, there's some other female here. So I don't know if they've got somebody and you're coming in, they're finished with somebody, and that's why I'm seeing divorce cards or breakup cards, and then I'm seeing a soulmate connection with you. So either you've got somebody, they've got some, I don't know. The other way of looking at this is somebody was pregnant and they lost the baby, they lost a pregnancy, or they had an extremely bad time with having a baby, or they just can't get pregnant. So I don't even know if that's got anything to do with what I'm looking at here. But his reading, I'm assuming it's a he, this Gemini's reading, it's screaming at me about people on the other side trying to connect, trying to get him to open his eyes to see the good side. I just see him a typical kind of Gemini where they're the devil and the angel, and they're happy but they're extremely sad. So he's on two sides of the fence when he thinks about you. He'll think about all of this nice stuff and even make plans about what he wants to do, and then he'll go slide down the wrong track. So we'll just do some of these 3 cards here. What does the Gemini think? What does the Gemini think? And then Mama B, my screen is very delayed, so can you please just tell me, the buzzer's gone by the way, Panda. Can you just tell me, did I do Scorpio? Because I got a star under Scorpio, but I didn't tick it off. I don't think I did. I think I just did 3 yes or no questions for Mel, and I'm pretty sure she said she was a Scorpio. So, and I said, oh, that's right, I haven't done Scorpio yet. So did I do Scorpio or not? I'll do Madison first before I do the rest of the star signs, and then I am finished, guys. No more donations, I'm finished. Here we go. This is just more information just to finish off for you, Panda, about the Gemini. What's going on with this Gemini? We have remorse, guilt, sadness, wanting something better, but this is also about reconciliation and catching up with somebody. We also have making fast, quick decisions like that, sometimes being a little bit jumping the gun on things. But then we have the soulmate. We have the 2 of Cups, what they think about you. So I don't know if you're sad, I don't know if you're with somebody else or they're with somebody else, but this also can represent a baby boy, this sequence here. You're probably thinking how, that's male, and that's the 2 people and having a baby together. So I don't know if that helps or makes any sense there, Panda. Okay, Panda. So we're just going to do 2 yes and no's for you. I'm not going to do a star sign at the moment. I want to move on to Madison. 2 yes and no's quickly. And just some final messages for you, Panda. Okay, first question. We have a yes, and we have a no. Okay, this sequence, I need to mix it up because this is coming out a lot, even with a shuffle. This is happy home and contentment. You get a yes on your first question. This is going out, enjoying life, celebrating, eating food, listening to music, whatever floats your boat. This can be stubborn behaviour, defensive behaviour, putting walls up, but it also can tell you to protect what's yours and keep your boundaries in place. Don't let somebody jump over your boundaries. And your other question at the bottom of the deck is yes, maybe, and no. Okay, so your second question can't be answered, but your messages are something about sabotage and annoying, something about a choice you need to make right now, and also lots of desire, and that this can be fertility and pregnancy when I see this. Okay, so anyway, that's you. That's Panda Bear. And thank you for coming to my room. Hopefully you subscribed. Everybody needs to subscribe to join my channel. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm not going to harass you. It just helps me. All right? It helps my channel grow. And my channel is growing very slowly. I don't have any trouble with people coming for readings, but the channel subscription growth is very slow. Okay. Madison. Madison, what were we doing for you? I didn't write it down. Madison. That was Panda. Okay, Panda's finished. Madison. Let me just go and check PayPal again. Sorry, guys. Madison, you paid for a detailed reading, I believe. Okay, Madison. I thought it was a bit more than that for in Australian dollars. Okay, you did okay, thank you. You did do the $12. Okay. You are a Leo. We haven't read Leo yet, so we'll be doing Leo, Scorpio, Virgo. We're going to do the last 4 star signs when I'm finished, just so I've got star signs on the channel again. I wasn't going to do that today, but people seem to like it. Whether or not you should go to the university I was just accepted to, or if there's something else you should be doing. Okay, well, congratulations that you were accepted to the university. 9 minutes. It's supposed to be a 10-minute reading, but as you can see, as soon as the buzzer goes, I don't stop. I keep going. So it's just a guide for me to know to wrap it up. Okay. See the steam? It feels amazing. The steam feels amazing. The mist. It's cold mist. I think it's refrigerated. Okay, so here we go. Wow, a surprise dropped on the ground, the Joker. I don't know if that's a message for me, that I'm going to have a nice surprise coming towards me, hopefully. But yeah, I think that this is a surprise, the journey. Okay, so, should Madison, oh my God, these cards won't shuffle. Should Madison go to the university where she was accepted recently? Madison has been accepted to university. Should she go to that university? Yes, I've just started your reading. M-A-D-D, oh, 1D, M-A-D-I-S-O-N. Okay, Madison, I think that's a yes, that you should go to this university. This is you making a commitment to the university, not to something else. This is you going on your journey, something you applied for. This would be the work that you will get down the track. It's also showing me that through the university, what you're doing, you will start at the bottom. Let's say that this is 2,000, this is 5,000, okay? So this is where you will be headed. Things will grow. This is you being quite happy. We've got double 5s here. Were you supposed to start in May or start in 5 weeks' time or on the 5th of the month or something like that? Because the 5s are telling me a date. But this is really beautiful energy. You have one negative card. One negative card. That just froze. Where's the battery? plugged the battery thing in before. It's just flashed on my screen and froze my screen. So let's wait for that to get going again. Yeah, you have one negative card, the 3 of clubs. Now the 3 of clubs, I feel, is if you go to this particular university where you've been accepted, you're going to be leaving someone behind that you don't want to leave behind. But every card I'm seeing here, should you go, is yes. I didn't ask should you go or should you do something else, because that's contradictory to what I'm looking at here. I just asked should you go, should you accept it. Yes. You will make new friendships, you will go on different journeys. It's nice. You've basically got like a marriage sequence here without the 6. You've got the 2 and the 4, you've got a 5, you've got an 8. It's like a marriage, so you're going to have to treat this journey as a commitment that you're going to have to do. No, it's not the 3 of Swords, Madison, it's the 3 of Clubs. 3 of Clubs, which is like the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands, if you're looking at tarot, is where you're grabbing your choice and going forward. The 3 of Clubs is, in my book, and even if it was the 3 of Spades, which is the 3 of Swords in the tarot, to me I don't read it like that in here. I just read it as where you're wanting to get rid of somebody in your life, you're wanting to step away from somebody, or somebody shafted you out. But yeah, the 3 of Clubs is, I feel that you going to this university, there's somebody that maybe you're used to being around or whatever that's going to feel a bit disappointed that you're not going with them, or you yourself. And it can be a relationship with family. Now, you have a totally different reading here, and I want to give it to you because it's not my information to keep. This is a relationship, a bond. This is baby boy. This is fertility issues. This is baby girl, and this is people celebrating. So I don't know what's going on in your cards or what you're going to be studying. I don't know if you're going to study to be a doctor and work with pregnancy, or work with as a gynecologist, or work in delivering babies or families. But there's a big family feel in this reading. But you're surprised it dropped on the floor. The next cards out were those 4, you know, and that's happiness, traveling, going somewhere. This is going to be something, the best thing, you probably should have done it before, or I wouldn't be thinking about the other option. Maybe that 3 is this little thing in your head saying, should I go there or should I do this other thing? I do feel that there's some other thing you're passionate about, but you can always do it later. This other thing you're thinking about, you can take that opportunity on later, or whatever it is, you might blend it into what you're currently going to be doing at uni. So let's look at your name again. I just see my hubby come out, so I think he might want to go. So we're finished, girls, we're done. M-A-D-I-S. Your cards are amazing. I wish I could put the camera down. Your cards are amazing. Look at this. This is all happiness and everything. This is the teacher. This is another teacher. So these 2 people, they're like husband and wife, or they're like the head of the university or whatever. This is you with lots and lots of happiness, but you have this one little black card again. You do have some sort of nice surprises coming in. Now this sequence again is telling me about pregnancy, 9 months of pregnancy, the party, the celebration, the doctor delivering the baby, baby boy sitting here. So I don't know why your reading is showing me this baby boy thing, but yeah, it's showing me, it could just be making up with somebody from the past as well. You may be going to connect with somebody from your past. But I do feel that you going to this university, for you personally, very, very good energy. All your dreams and wishes coming true, money going from, you know, you had 2, 5, now you got 8 of diamonds here, so it's like money increasing, your opportunities increasing with you going there. But there's something holding you back here. There's some little niggle in your guts that's holding you back. Once you sort out what that is and verbalize it, maybe you've got to go talk to somebody and say, I really want to do this, I'm sorry, I'm going. It could be your mum, it could be your dad, it could be your sister, somebody that doesn't want you to go there, so you're trying to find something to stay with them. You need to do this. This is looking really good. All right, let's do some tarots. Oh, now my iPad, I'm just going to pause my camera. Madison. Show me more about Madison and going to university that has been accepted her. Show me Madison and going to this university. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, Fool, new beginning, and 7 of Pentacles. This is what you need to do. You need to go to this place. This is where you will build up what you're doing. This can be studying, researching, it can be looking at things. This is where you are with the people that understand you, and this is your new beginning. I don't need to look at any more of the tarots. I'll just look at what might be underneath this. Temptation from somebody else maybe. Trying to juggle 2 situations here. And hanging around waiting. This can represent somebody else in the background. I just wanted to see what was underneath this journey, because your journey looks fantastic, and I think you know it would be fantastic, but I just feel there's some other influence here, possibly a Sagittarius, is it? Is the devil Sagittarius, guys? I think it is. Or Capricorn. Capricorn. No. I don't know. The devil energy, it could be that star sign. The other cards I've got actually has the star sign on it, you know, the symbol. Somebody clarify devil energy. Death is Scorpio. Devil is Capricorn. So it was Capricorn. I was thinking Sagittarius because a friend said something. Okay, so Capricorn energy may be around you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting there. All right, now what we were going to do now is all the star signs, but we'll just do yes and no just to separate it from the star signs, okay? And then we'll do your star sign as well as the rest. So this is yes or no for you, Madison. Madison, this is your yes and no. You get 2 yes and no questions, okay? Don't have to post your questions, I'm just going to read them. Okay, your first question, you get a yes, a maybe, and a maybe. Okay. This is a new beginning. This is a lot of hard work and a journey on its way. So the answer to the question, we got yes and maybe. It's kind of a yes in time, I think. And your second question, as well as information, we have a yes, definitely a yes there. We have another yes there. And we have another yes there. Okay, so your second question, whatever you were thinking about, Madison, is straight out yes. This is being lucky. This is wishes and dreams coming true. And that's some sort of notification messages coming in that you've been waiting for. Okay. All right, so lastly, let's quickly do the star signs because I need to leave. It's 2:30. I think my hubby came out here just to check in, see if I was finished yet. All he's got to do is look on his phone and it'll show him. All right, so we're going to start it off with, I'm going to do them in order. So I'm going to shuffle. Top of the deck, first 3 cards will be Leo, and bottom 3 will be Leo. Next 3 will be Virgo, then Scorpio, then Pisces, okay? So first up, Leo, then Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces. Leo. Okay, Leo, be careful of people that are stabbing you in the back here. Somebody's slithering around, a nasty snake energy here. You need to give something some time and wait, and then you will be successful. I forgot to say if you've got yes and no. 2 questions, yes and no for Leo. Leo, your first question is a yes in time, and your second question is a yes. All right, so yeah, you've got to be careful of somebody that might be betraying your trust. You've got to give something some time, and as I said, you do have success at the end of the rainbow. Down here, your other messages to finish off for Leo. We have something that you need to wait again. So you've got two cards about time. Taking your time, waiting, don't expect things to happen overnight. You're probably looking at it saying it's the moon. It's not the same moon that's in the tarot. It's not about secrets and that. If you want to take it that way, it could be, and it can be Pisces energy. But yeah, to me, this is telling you everything will happen when it's meant to happen. It can be female infertility as well. This here is whatever efforts you put into a job, a situation, you're going to reap what you sow. And this here is news coming that you've been waiting for. So that was Leo. Virgo, think about a yes or no question. Two questions you get, Virgo. So this is your first question and second question and a reading for Virgo. That is a maybe, that is a yes, and that is a yes. Okay, we have a yes here for Virgo. Your messages are, take a closer look at something. This can represent somebody spying on somebody as well. You might be looking into somebody a little bit too closely. They might be looking at you. But yeah, that is, take a closer look. There is some sort of love letter or invitation or something, and I say it's a love letter or an invitation because you have this celebration card. So you might be going to take somebody out, or somebody might be inviting you, Virgo, very soon. Very nice cards for Virgo there. Second question, we have a maybe not, a yes, and a yes. Now, I'm going to give this a maybe yes. So your first card out here, this other message for Virgo, this is about a bridge. You're here on this bridge and you're trying to get over here, you or somebody else. You're trying to get to some new path, new doorway. Could be a new job, a new relationship, whatever it is. You're kind of stuck on this path at the moment. But the card tells me that once you find the path, you will get there, especially with this. This is showing me a new beginning. For some Virgos out there, congratulations, there's a baby on its way. But yeah, there's a new beginning there for Virgo, and you or somebody else needs to apologise, Virgo. There's some sort of, I'm sorry, let's just try again, let's just work this out. So there's some sort of apology right there. All right, and that is Virgo. Now we're on to Scorpio. Scorpio, think about two yes or no's. We have a maybe not, a yes, and a yes. And bottom of the deck, your second question, we have a yes, we have a yes, and we have a yes. Okay, so your second question is yes, your first question is maybe yes, but it looks more like a yes than a no. For some reason, the vibe in Scorpio is to do with mother, father, and child. We've got the mother, the father, and the child. So this could be about pregnancy. This could be something that you've been wishing and hoping for, Scorpio. It also could be have a financial tone to it. This could be mother and father and the money and growing, the trees growing, and then the children, the new ideas and everything. So nice energy here for Scorpio. I do feel you need to protect yourself. Protect your finances, your intellectual property, protect your children, protect yourself. But don't be stubborn. This card can represent somebody being stubborn and defensive. Also, we have the man and the woman. These normally mother, father, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. These are two people in a love, supporting relationship. They're very good people, very nice people. Down here, we've got something that, a seed that's been planted, it's going to grow. Like I said, it could be a baby. And if it's a baby, it's probably going to be an Aquarius with a star sitting here, which would be end of January and then February. So it might be an Aquarius baby next year. Now, on other things, this is just ground yourself and be solid where you're going in your path. Something new is on the horizon. If it's not a baby, there's something new coming in. And then we've got all your wishes and your dreams and your hopes are sitting here. So something very nice on its way. All right, and lastly, Pisces, and we're out of here. Pisces, I've got to get Stream Elements working on this iPad so I can shut down the Stream Elements details. Oh, I'm shuffling. Okay, Pisces, you get a shuffle. Think of yes or no. Here we go, Pisces. Yes, no, no. Okay, this sequence is not very nice for Pisces. This is somebody that is possibly cheating, lying, something going on for Pisces here. We got the sly fox, we got the secrets that are hidden, and then we got the somebody that's very flirty and all of that. This guy could be married, this guy could be in a solid relationship, but there's something sinister about this connection going on for Pisces. Now Pisces, this could actually be you and you're doing this. There's nothing really else to read on that, but your first question is a no. And your second question is a yes, a maybe yes, and a yes. Okay, this is opposite energy this time. Wishes coming true, soulmate connection, and learning from past mistakes, learning from people who know better. This is beautiful energy here for Pisces. So you had 3 negative energy cards, well, 2 negative energy cards, and then 3 positive energies. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's me. We're done. Mama B and Lisa, if you're still here, just put your questions, your yes and no, in my my WhatsApp. And Chris, thank you for all your help. Guys, I'm out of here. It's been a long journey. How long have I been on? 171 minutes. It's nearly 3 hours. Anyway, it's been a great day, and thank you everyone. So I'm just going to finish this all off and close this out. So goodbye everyone.